So when it comes to gaming keyboards for my PC, I've reviewed so many. I've reviewed a lot from Turtle Beach, Rockhead, which Rockhead is now part of Turtle Beach at this point. I've reviewed a lot from, well, SteelSeries. I've reviewed some from Razer, but again, this video is going to be talking about this one right here, which is the SteelSeries Apex Pro TKL wireless. This is a Gen 3. Now, I previously reviewed the Gen 2, which is the one that I have been using for everything. But this right here, man, the improvements they've made in this one over the last generation, which has only been what, a year and a half or so, almost 2 years, has been astounding. This is a phenomenal keyboard, one that is in my daily everyday use. Man, SteelSeries continues to impress me. Like, they always make stuff that every time I use it, I'm like, how do you keep innovating? And here's the thing, like, no, I'm not paid by SteelSeries. I do have a working relationship with them, as well as I do with all these other companies, Razer, Turtle Beach, Rockhead, as well as like HyperX. I have a relationship with all of these companies. What I love though is the fact that I get to talk to the engineers at SteelSeries frequently, actually, and just getting to see like how they come about making all the innovations that they do. It is absolutely phenomenal. We're going to talk about this controller, why you should pick it up, and so much more in this review. And also, if you want to pick this up, I'll have links in the description as well as in the first pinned comment. You know, whether you should pick this up or the previous generation, TLDR, get the new one. It's definitely worth it. And all that being said, huge thank you to SteelSeries for sending this over to me. And let's go ahead and get into this review. When it comes to trying to find the ideal gaming keyboard, it often boils down to personal taste. While performance elements like mechanical switches, layout, and media controls can make a difference, everyone's personal preferences are unique and influenced by their budget. It's rare to find a keyboard that aligns with all of my expectations, but the SteelSeries Apex Pro Gen 3 is truthfully one of those rare finds. Like I said in the opening of this, I'm shocked that they're able to keep making so many innovations, and this is it right here. This is just my favorite keyboard, like, bar none. I'm shocked that they keep making innovations on this line, and the only thing I'm gonna throw this out there as a bit of a curveball. The only thing I'm mad about is they don't have a wireless version of the full-size keyboard. I think eventually they're probably gonna make one, but the fact that they haven't made it makes me a little salty, you know, if I'm being completely honest. But for a thing like the way I have my desk set up, I got a dual PC set up, it just works having this right here and then the previous generation right next to it. It's just chef's kiss. Anyway, back to the review. With its incredibly smooth OmniPoint 3.0 Hall effect switches, exceptional customization options, and refined design, it stands as one of the top gaming keyboards available today. The Apex Pro Gen 3 comes in two variations, full size and a TKL 10 keyless. Now, I reviewed the previous wireless TKL variation, but look, let's just be honest. If you're looking at getting the previous one or this one, get this one. It's just more worth it to stay up to date, and also the Hall effect switches on it, you can't beat that. Now, it has exposed keycaps that provide an elegant RGB lighting effect that fills the keyboard with a pleasant, balanced glow. The large, bold legends on the keycaps allow the backlighting to shine through clearly. The double-shot PBT keycaps have a textured, grippy surface that pairs well with the smooth keystrokes of the OmniPoint 3.0 Hall effect switches. These switches produce a satisfying thwack reminiscent of mechanical keyboards. So just keep in mind, they are magnetic in nature. The consistent actuation force ensures smooth keystrokes with the added benefit of customizing the actuation point, something that mechanical switches simply cannot offer. The ability to adjust the actuation point makes this keyboard versatile for different uses. A key feature of the Apex Pro is the OLED control panel on the top right. This panel allows you to manage volume, media, lighting, actuation points, and custom profiles directly on the keyboard. keyboard. It's incredibly convenient to make adjustments without needing to open software, letting you easily switch from a short actuation point for gaming to a long actuation point for typing. Now, to customize the Apex Pro, you're going to need to utilize the SteelSeries GG software, and it has come a long way from when I first started using it. When I first started using it, there were some issues that I ran into, like little software bugs and hiccups here and there. But now it's really smooth running. And honestly, because my whole setup utilizes almost everything exclusively being SteelSeries, from mice, keyboard, speakers, headsets, it's really a great centralized hub for like everything that I utilize it for. But let me dive back into the review of how to set this up for your keyboard. You can remap keys, adjust RGB effects, and most importantly, fine-tune the actuation points for each key and manage OLED profiles. The Hall effect switches on the Apex Pro allow for granular control, letting you set actuation and reset points from 0.1mm to 4.0mm in 0.1mm increments. This flexibility gives you complete control over how sensitive you want each keystroke to be. Now, personally, I found the 1.4mm to be my personal sweet spot, which is responsive enough for fast inputs while avoiding accidental presses. The OLED control panel, while a bit tricky at first, is a useful addition. Now, to navigate, you need to hold the screen button and use the scroll wheel to access different menus. It can show system stats, activate features like rapid tap and rapid trigger, and switch profiles saved in the GG app. Although you could activate these features through key combinations, the OLED panel makes the process a lot more intuitive and accessible. The scroll wheel itself is tactile and easy to use, making quick adjustments simple. Now, when it comes to the battery life, for the wireless version, it's about 45 hours without RGB lighting and around roughly 35 to 36 hours with it on. While this is fairly standard for a wireless keyboard, after about 3 days of heavy use with RGB on, I honestly opted to leave it plugged in at my desk, which worked out well. I mean, I don't have a need to have it wireless other than if I'm trying to do product shots and I need that, as it is wireless. But for the most part, I just leave it plugged in. I mean, that's just a personal preference of mine. I mean, you may do differently, but hey, it is what it is. The OmniPoint 3.0 switches are what truly set the Apex Pro apart. They provide an exceptionally smooth keystroke experience similar to linear non-tactile switches, and as someone who has favored Cherry MX Reds for the longest, these switches feel like an ideal upgrade. They're firm, they have confident keystrokes that deliver a satisfying typing experience. Now look, I play a lot of competitive shooters like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, as well as Black Ops 6, and well, yeah, I'm also an Xbox Game Pass partner, so hey. And I also play Battlefield 2042, which is one of my favorite realistic shooters. I know a lot of people hate that game, but I like playing it. I also like to play other fun shooters like Doom and Doom Eternal. Now, for those, I have no issues at all using this keyboard. It is magnifique when it comes to everything I'm doing. All the actuation just feels so immediate and just responsive that there are times when I'm playing, I'm just so locked in that I don't even realize oh, okay, yeah, I'm using the keyboard. It just becomes second nature. So yeah, while the keyboard is not going to make you better at playing these games, it's just if you're good at what you do, then it's going to just feel natural. So I think does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. And like I said, this is not going to make your gameplay improve by any stretch of the means, but I do find that the comfortable keystrokes and precision customization help me stay consistent. Features like Rapid Tap, which enables rapid directional changes without accounting for held keys, offering an advantage in games that require quick, unpredictable movements. Rapid Trigger allows you to set a custom reset point separate from the actuation point, reducing travel distance for repeated inputs. Additionally, Protection Mode automatically increases the actuation point for keys around the one being pressed, which help avoid accidental key presses during high intensity gaming sessions. Regardless of whether you're using the Apex Pro for gaming or work or content creating or anything like that, it offers a premium experience. Its OmniPoint 3.0 switches rivals some of my other favorites that are on the market. such as the Turtle Beach Vulcan 2 TKL. The Apex Pro just excels in comfort and responsiveness. It's truthfully an all-around performer, whether I'm typing, playing MMOs, shooters, or whatever have you, content creating, editing, the like. It's just one of the best keyboards that I've ever used. Now, I do have to bring up the price point. This does come in at about roughly $269 US, and for some people that's going to be too much, but honestly at this point I think price really shouldn't be a thing. Like, obviously shop around with whatever fits into your budget. I'm not going to tell you what to buy or what you should get. I think that's really weird that we've gotten to this point, where you have influencers and content creators that are telling people what they should buy, and you also have viewers and fans that are like, tell me what I need to get. And it's like, no, how about you, I'll present the information to you and you make an informed decision based off what fits into your lifestyle. That's personally just how I approach it. Different strokes for different folks, obviously, but that's just how I look at it. But that being said, though, whatever fits into your lifestyle and your budget, I think should get. Like, if the $269 doesn't really bother you, then go and pick it up. If you find something that's an alternative that you think is better overall, or if you want to save a couple bucks and get their previous model, then so be it. It's your money. Do what you want to do with your money. I'm just giving you information. Me personally, I think it's worth it, but that's me, that's not you. So take that into consideration. Do your own research, use your own thoughts, and also, it's your money, it's your wallet. You use your money how you want to use it. And wrapping everything up, I'm just going to say this: rarely does a product honestly capture my attention as quickly as the Apex Pro did. From the first touch, its OmniPoint 3.0 switches offer a fantastic experience for both gaming and productivity. The customization options of the actuation points and reset points, combined with the OLED control panel, provide a level of versatility and sets this keyboard apart. And although the GG software has come a long way, I have to say that I just love using it as a central hub. Its premium price point reflects its quality, honestly, and I'm hard pressed to find anything that I'd change about the SteelSeries Apex Pro Gen 3 other than the fact that I want them to make a full-size wireless variation of this keyboard. I just want that at this point, but that's me. That's just how I am. But all that being said, though, I absolutely love this keyboard. I think it's one of the best, if not the best, on the market that I've used so far. And with that being said, if you want to pick it up, I'll leave links in the description as well as in the first pinned comment on YouTube. Again, thank you to SteelSeries for, sending this over to me, working with me all these years now, and also for letting me see, more so the engineering side of like why you guys select and incorporate certain features and do certain things. Like, it's really been very eye-opening learning that. But all that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. You got some great takeaways, and if you did, hey, cool. If you didn't, hey, there's other videos out there. All that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, be blessed, have aloha. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, and hui hou.